Not invited to my sister's wedding, I vanished. When everything went wrong, they realized they needed me. Too late. I'm Mason Cole, 30 years old, and if you told me 6 months ago my own sister would slice me out of her wedding like dead weight, I'd have laughed right in your face. But here we are. See, my sister, well, half-sister technically. Samantha always had this habit of treating family like it was optional. When it was convenient, she was all smiles and, "You're my rock, Mason." The second something shinier showed up, she dropped you like a bad habit. Still, I didn't see it coming. Not until that stupid text lit up my phone. "Hey, guest list is finalized. Had to make some tough cuts. Hope you understand. Love you." Tough cuts. Tough cuts. I'm her brother. The same guy who paid her rent twice when she got fired. The same one who held her hand through 3 breakups and 1 absolute train wreck of a college dropout year. And now I was a tough cut. I stared at the screen, so long my coffee went cold. Then, like a dumbass, I thought maybe it was a mistake. Maybe she hit the wrong contact. So I called Mom. She answered on the second ring, all sunshine and fake warmth. "Hey, sweetheart, what's up?" I didn't waste time. "Mom, Samantha just texted. Said I'm not invited to the wedding." There was a beat of silence, long enough to answer the question. Then Mom let out that fake-ass sigh she always used when she was about to gaslight me. "Oh, honey, don't make this into a thing. It's just a wedding." Just a wedding. Just a wedding. I clenched my jaw so hard my teeth hurt. "Mom, I'm her brother. How the hell am I not invited?" Another heavy sigh. "Weddings are expensive, baby. And you know how it is." She had to prioritize. "Please don't take it personally." Bull. I'd seen Samantha's Instagram. She invited half the damn town, 150 people easy. But no room for me. I didn't even yell. I didn't cry. I just felt something snap inside me. Quiet. Cold. "All right, Mom," I said. "Got it." I hung up. No fighting. No begging. No playing the loyal dog who keeps chasing the car even after it runs him over. If I wasn't good enough to sit at the table, I wasn't going to sit at the cleanup either. Screw it. If they didn't want me at the party, I'd throw my own. I pulled up my laptop, still shaking with this tight, burning energy, and booked a week at a 5-star resort in Cabo. Oceanfront suite. Private beach. Unlimited drinks. Spa days. The whole damn dream. First-class ticket. Because why the hell not? When Samantha was tossing that bouquet, I'd be toes in the sand, tequila in hand, living my best damn life. And just to drive the stake a little deeper, I posted a photo of my boarding pass and a glass of champagne to Instagram. Cut from a list? Cool. I'll survive. Within an hour, my phone lit up like a Christmas tree. "Cousin Drew. Bro, where you headed?" "Aunt Claire. Good for you. Should have taken me with you, LOL. But the best? Mom's angry texts. Where are you? You're seriously missing Samantha's wedding over this? Stop being petty, Mason." Petty? Me. I just smiled, snapped a pic of my feet on the airport lounge chair, glass of whiskey in hand, and texted back. Petty? Nah. Priorities. Then turned off my phone. Click. Silence never tasted so sweet. By the time Samantha was throwing her tantrum over flower arrangements and fake smiles, I was 30,000 feet in the air, free as a bird, and I wasn't even close to done yet. By the time my plane touched down in Cabo, I wasn't thinking about Samantha, or Mom, or anyone back home. I was thinking about the sun on my face, the sand under my feet, and the cold beer I planned to have in my hand within the next 15 minutes. And man, Cabo did not disappoint. The resort looked like something off a postcard. White stone, palm trees swaying in the breeze, the Pacific crashing against the shore loud enough to drown out every last toxic voice from New Jersey. The bellhop practically handed me a margarita with my room key. My suite, floor-to-ceiling windows facing the ocean, a private plunge pool, and a bed so big it looked like it could fit my entire disappointment in humanity. First thing I did, dropped my bag, pulled out my phone, and posted another shot for the fam. Healing nicely. Hashtag not missing anything. Within an hour, my cousin Drew texted again. Dude, wedding is tomorrow. Mom says you better call. Hard pass. I threw on swim trunks, hit the private beach, and ordered a drink so strong it could probably strip paint. Laid back. Let the sun cook the last bits of guilt off my skin. I wasn't missing anything. Correction, they were missing me. Later that night, after demolishing a steak the size of my head and a couple more drinks, I pulled out my phone to find my notifications blowing up. Dozens of missed calls. Texts from Mom, Samantha, even my Uncle Ben who hadn't spoken to me since 2018. I ignored them until one message from Drew caught my eye. Bro, SHT's hitting the fan. Groom's MIA. Asterisk. I sat up a little, smirking. Wasn't expecting that. Another message from Drew. Emily, bride's BFF, says they had a blowout. Wedding might be off. Oh, sweet karma, you beautiful messy beast. I took a long, slow sip of my drink, leaned back in my chair, and watched the sunset pour molten gold across the water. Back home, the chaos I wasn't good enough to be part of was unraveling at full speed. And here I was, in paradise, not giving a single damn. They had made their choices. So had I. And for once, I chose me. Tomorrow was going to be real interesting. The next morning, I woke up to 100 missed calls and a half-dozen voicemails clogging my phone. The second I turned it on, it buzzed so violently it nearly jumped off the nightstand. I let it go. I had a buffet to hit and a massage scheduled. Priorities. As I munched on waffles thick enough to double as mattresses, I finally skimmed the texts. Mom. Mason, please. It's bad. Call us. Samantha. Mason, please pick up. I need you. Drew. Bro, Sam's a wreck. Groom bailed. Families at each other's throats. Grandma's threatening to disown half the cousins. Uncle Ben. If you care about this family, you'll come home. Yeah. Hard pass. I finished my breakfast, took my time sipping coffee strong enough to punch a hole through a brick wall, and watched the blue waves roll in lazy and slow. They could scream into the void all they wanted. I was officially out of service. A couple hours later, I was face down on a massage table, ocean breeze washing over me, when my phone buzzed again. Against my better judgment, I checked. New voicemail from Samantha. Mason, please. I know I messed up. I need my brother right now. Please. I can't do this without you. It would have ripped me apart once. Would have had me scrambling to book the next flight home, fix everything, be the glue for a family that never gave a damn about gluing me back. But now I just smiled, locked my phone, and let the masseuse work the last bits of tension out of my back. The guilt, gone. The weight of you owe us, gone. The desperate need to be the fixer, dead and buried under 6 feet of warm white sand. By that afternoon, Drew was sending me live updates like he was a damn war correspondent. Bro, Uncle Ben and Dad got into a screaming match. Someone threw a chair. Grandma's threatening to change her will. Sam's crying so hard, she had to leave her own reception. It's a total disaster. Everyone's saying it's your fault for not being here. I laughed so hard people at the pool turned and stared. My fault. Right. They cut me out. They made their choice. They didn't want me. And now they were drowning. Without their favorite scapegoat. I ordered another drink, stretched out on the lounge chair, and watched the sun melt into the sea. The only thing sweeter than revenge is knowing you didn't even have to lift a finger. They did it all to themselves. And I was right where I belonged. Miles away, sipping something cold, grinning like the devil. By the time the sun dipped low over the ocean, casting the beach in that warm gold glow, my phone looked like it had been in a car crash. Missed calls, texts, voicemails, Mom, Samantha, even Grandma, who once accidentally forgot my birthday 3 years running, was blowing up my phone like the apocalypse was coming, and I had the keys to survival. And me, I was stretched out under a palm tree, sipping a coconut mojito, toes buried in the sand, wondering whether I wanted steak or lobster for dinner. Probably both. Mid-sip, another call buzzed through. Blocked. Curious, I answered. Mason. Mom's voice exploded into my ear, so loud the bartender glanced over. Thank God you answered. Listen, you need to come home. We're falling apart here. Samantha. Yeah, I heard. I said, cutting her off, voice as smooth and cold as the drink in my hand. Groom bolted. Families at each other's throats. Grandma's updating her will. Wild stuff. She sputtered. You're being childish. This is your sister's life falling apart. I took another sip. Nah, it's karma. And honestly, watching it from this beach chair is better than pay-per-view. Mom's gasp was pure Oscar-worthy drama. You're abandoning your family? After everything we've done for you? I snorted. Yeah, like cutting me out of the wedding because I wasn't a priority? Like treating me like backup furniture until you needed a handyman for your mess? Hard pass, Ma. Silence. Then, her voice sharpening like a dagger. When you get back, there will be a family meeting. We're going to fix this. I laughed loud and ugly. People were staring again. I didn't care. Fix this. I said, Lady, I already fixed it. I left. Then I hung up. Blocked her number. Again. Blocked Samantha too, just for good measure. Let them fix each other for once. I tossed my phone onto the beach towel, flagged down the bartender, and ordered another round. By sunset, I was on a boat. A private sunset cruise. Glass of champagne in hand, salt in the air, the skyline burning pink and orange across the horizon. I watched the last sliver of sun vanish behind the water and thought, they wanted a life without me. Now they have it. And me. I had freedom. Real freedom. The kind you only get when you finally stop begging people to love you back. When I woke up the next morning, the ocean was still roaring like a song just for me. My phone, tucked under a towel somewhere, was blessedly silent. No calls. No texts. No guilt. Just the clean, crisp sound of a life without expectations. I stretched, ordered breakfast in bed, pancakes, bacon, fresh mango slices, and stared out the window at the endless blue horizon. Today wasn't going to be about them. It was about me. After breakfast, I booked a deep-sea fishing charter with a couple of guys I met at the bar the night before. Real dudes. No fake smiles. No fake loyalty. We laughed, cursed the choppy water, and reeled in a massive tuna that fought like hell. By the time we docked back at the marina, my arms were sore, my face was sunburned, and my heart was lighter than it had been in years. Back at the resort, I checked my messages one last time before tossing the phone onto the balcony table. One new text. From Grandma. Family meeting next Sunday. Be there. No, please. No, hope you're well. Just a command like she still thought she ran my life. I stared at the message for a long moment. Then, with the sun setting in Booker, the scruffy street dog I'd adopted on impulse from the local shelter, snoring at my feet, I did what I should have done years ago. I typed out one final message. Not coming. Wish you the best. Take care. And hit send. Then I blocked every last one of them. Mom. Samantha. Grandma. All of them. The only family I needed now was the one I chose. Me and Booker. And maybe the few good people who had never asked me to be anything but myself. Later that night, sitting by a crackling bonfire on the beach, drink in hand, the stars so bright they looked close enough to touch, I realized something. Family isn't who shares your blood. Family is who shows up, who fights for you, who doesn't put conditions on loving you. And sometimes the healthiest thing you can do, the bravest thing, is to burn the damn bridge behind you. Not out of spite, but so you can never be tempted to cross it again. I raised my glass to the dark horizon, where the ocean kissed the stars, and whispered a quiet cheers to the life ahead. No more apologies. No more fixing other people's disasters. No more waiting for people to choose me. I chose myself. And for the first time in a long damn time, it was enough.